And we're back in the game with some more Napoleon Total War, playing as Russia. Now, where are we at? We are currently invading the lands of the Ottoman Empire. We've just liberated Romania. We've gained a couple of free units. And our army, which took minimal losses, is currently retraining. Now we see there's a small Ottoman force here. I'm suspecting that most of their forces are going to be levies. And as we have professional troops in our armies, we should be able to fairly easily beat them. We do have some more troops coming down to Yassi to build up another army, where we already have a general, Fyodor Buxhowden. And I believe that we're at an end turn. Let's check on our technology research. It's going rather slowly, as we only have one college. As far as diplomacy goes, we are at war with France, Ottoman Empire, Spain, Batavian Republic, the Kingdom of Italy, and the Swiss Confederation. But none of those countries are very close to our borders. So let's go and end the turn and see what happens. Looking at the campaign map, I believe the Ottomans only have 3 territories left. And if we can push on to their capital, we could probably knock them out fairly quickly. And we do have a spy. We're going to make some use of that spy. Maybe 2 more turns and this army will be fully replenished, or enough so that they can come down and help out this army led by Mikhail Kutuzov. Right, we can see that Istanbul does in fact have a lot of peasants, but there's also a lot of artillery and a fair amount of cavalry, and these are professional troops. However, I do believe that we can actually beat them. We have recruited some new troops, 3 units up here in Kiev, and those are cavalry, so they shall get to our front lines fairly quickly. And we can now get some infantry from over here in Odessa, and we can get some militia units from here in Kamenets. And as far as construction, we have some better roads right along our front lines. Now, we don't have too much money. We're going to go bankrupt. No, we're still making a small profit. I still want to get rid of this minister and trying to get someone better. I wonder if we can actually trade any technology with anyone. We may not have much to trade at the moment. I found that in Napoleon Total War, even though you're at war with some factions, they will still trade the technology with you. The French have a lot of technology. We have something that we could potentially trade. What are we actually researching at the moment? It's the national debt. Certain countries will know a lot about that. So we don't need that. What's a good one to get? This one, if we can get it. No, they're not interested. Perhaps we could just sell it off to someone. Who's not too opposed to us. Saxony. Right, can we get some money from you? I'm going to take it, because we do need the money. Let's see if we can get any money from the Swiss. No. Naples seems to be on friendly terms. They may not have enough money. Sicily are also friendly. Most of these smaller factions don't have any way to get any technology. Alright, I don't think we're going to get too much from them. But we do have 1100 plus now. So we could spend it on something. This improves the replenishment rate in this region. That's only relevant if we're actually fighting any battles here. And I don't want to be fighting battles on Russian soil. We should be fighting battles on our enemy soil. So I'm going to go ahead and construct that. We may have enough for a farm or a clearance somewhere. Those are fairly cheap, around 300 if we haven't constructed all of those already. That's the stables. That will give us some money, not too much though. Looks like we've constructed all the clearances, I think. However, this building generates spies, and we can actually convert that one over to a college. Right, we're going to need more money. That means we will have 2 research centers. Have we got all of our roads constructed? No. And we actually have a trading port in this region, so this road should help out. And that's pretty much all of our money. So we may have to fight a rather large battle at Istanbul. And I think what I'm going to do is take these 2 units that we just got as a bonus. We're going to take all of the artillery, the general of course, the strongest, fullest units that we actually have. That unit has quite a lot of veterancy already, so we need 4 more units. What to take? Perhaps just the infantry. We can then send these 2 units of cavalry up to here, and if we add the general to them, they should auto-replenish. Yes, slow replenishment rate. Now that's where that other building, the supply depot, would have come in useful. But it's okay. We just need this army to potentially reinforce down here if they don't sally out. So let's see what they're going to do. Watch those intern flags fly by. Come on, Ottomans. There they are. They are in fact going to sally out. They have around 3,000 men. That's double our force. I think we're going to have to commit our cavalry early to take out their artillery and their cavalry. Now, I'm not too confident that we're going to beat them, but most of our troops are professionals and have combat experience. Now, hopefully I've learned from my first episode not to zoom in when the cannons are firing, or indeed even to zoom in on the infantry when the muskets are firing. I did go and watch episode 1 on YouTube, and when I zoomed in to the artillery and the infantry, it was extremely loud. Rather shocking, in fact. So I have turned down the volume already. We seem to be rather congested where we're set up right now. Right, we do need our cavalry on the flanks. Let's try to keep the cavalry organised so I can find them easily. Where's the actual line? Right here. You're not in a good position to fire from there, are you? More likely back here. Let's get some infantry on their flanks. That's that one. And we're going to have all of these lancers on this flank. Now, you don't have very good line of sight there, do you? And most of the enemy's forces are in the centre of the town. So we're going to move these two artillery units probably over to here. And the enemy does have a lot of artillery of its own, but we should be protected somewhat by all these buildings. Right, can we move you a little forward? That's not a great position for you though, is it? Where can we find a better position to actually fire? We're on the downslope all the way over here. Maybe over here. Right. You do have 4 guns. Are you overlapping? You are a little. There. And if we keep our general back here, most of the enemy's artillery should fire over his head. It'd be very hard to target him. Right, I think we're ready to go. So let's start the battle. Let's start all of you moving. And we're going to move our infantry up to this ridge. If you'll start moving. And we may be able to get you behind this wall. Right. Let's try to take out some of these units. They do have reinforcements coming in, although we can't see them yet. You come and guard this side. And you can move up as well. How are we doing? We're now getting shot at. Let's pull back with the cavalry. We need to get in amongst their artillery. We have broken some of their peasant units. Let's try to target all of these units in the center of the town. There you go. Take out the enemy's artillery. Okay, not surprising. I still can't see the enemy's reinforcements. I believe that's their general's unit here. I'm willing to sacrifice our cavalry. Okay, our infantry are now getting involved in the fight. We're down to one cavalry unit. Do they have any artillery left? They do. I'm not sure if we'll be able to actually get to this unit. Okay, you need to prepare for melee and switch this unit over to canister shot, I believe. Up, they tried to break through over here. Let's see if we can find a better angle for them to fire at. Let's bring our general up. This unit is not firing. Let's see if we can position them better. Okay, grenadiers, come and fire on them. See if you can fire there. You're going to have some nice targets coming right through here. You can come up a little. And they've tried to hit us from the rear. Was that? That's our general. He's been wounded. He has left the battlefield. Artillery, you're going to have to fire very close to your own forces. We may lose, but we're going to take out a lot of the enemy for certain. And I believe I had turned that off. We may as well throw our general's bodyguard unit in. Alright, this unit is coming back to the fight. Not sure how much help they're going to be. We still have our artillery. Looks like we're losing most of our infantry now. Stop there. And we're about to lose that artillery unit. That I believe is their reinforcement cavalry. And they're now going to target my other artillery units. And we have routed them over here. So we freed up one unit. Yes, they are. It's going to be a very close fought battle. Who do we have over here? The artillery. What happened to their guns? If I can find their guns, I can get them back on to their pieces. Up. Somewhere over here. I believe we're pretty much done for now. Yes, unfortunately they are. They put up a good fight. Very close battle. So we're just going to throw everyone into the fight. Artillerymen, they tried to regain their guns. They were not successful. But we can kill off quite a few of these units. Otherwise they will start replenishing right away. And that unit has returned to the battle. Face the correct way. Grenadiers. Now, until this unit routs or he gets chased down, we're going to make as much use as we can. Now, I believe our general should return to our capital, as he was only wounded. He'll They'll probably be out of commission for a couple of turns.
All hope is lost, sir. This battle is almost done.
Yes, I agree. But we're still going to be chasing them down. There's our Russian general's bodyguard. And this unit has actually come back. On very hard, even the peasants are going to fight until the last breath. They're also very tired, so they're not going to get too many kills. Let's just speed it up, see how many we can get. If we wipe out these units, they'll probably replace them with more peasants. That's why I was trying to target their artillery at the beginning. It should take them 2 turns to recruit any new artillery. So giving our follow-up army time to besiege Istanbul. Right. That's where I'm going to end the battle. Quit the battle. Close defeat, yes. It was, but I was kind of expecting that going into the battle. Right. The enemy lost almost 2,000, and we basically lost that entire army. And we're going to auto-resolve that. Yes, our general has returned home to Moscow. Army destroyed. And we have a new gentleman. Where is he? Here he is. Right, now we're going to send him up to, I believe it's this settlement, where we're going to construct that new college. It's going to take 3 turns, and it's going to take him 3 turns to get there. Perfect. Unit recruited. Right. So, get you back into the settlement, and you, and our cavalry. What do we have up here? We're recruiting there. We'll throw in some more peasants. We just need to get that army built up as quickly as possible. I wonder if we can see how quickly they're replenishing. Now, you're not at full strength, but you may be strong enough. We will risk losing this army as well. Right. And that's where we're going to leave it for this episode, believe it or not. So at the start of the next episode, we're going to once again try to take the Ottoman capital of Istanbul. I don't know if we'll have better luck next time. I certainly hope so. But we shall see. So until then, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you later.